Has this ever happened to you? One day, you woke up to discover that a demon possessed your child and drew on your brand new rug. Well, boy, howdy do I have the fix for you. Introducing the tattoo rug. The simplest DIY you'll find to fix your rug, and for only 8 small payments of $000. But wait, there's more. Call today and get your tattoo rug with a free gift bag of extra dog fur-shaped glitter. Again, call 555-555-1312 for your free tattoo rug and a free gift bag. I'm pretty proud of that intro. All joking aside, I found this rug on Facebook Marketplace that is the absolute perfect size for our living room. It's 100% wool. I got it for $50, and if you don't know anything about rug prices, that is a very good price. It's also pretty much the exact color we were looking for. The only downside is that the traditional design on the rug that was like subtle but definitely present in the photos online doesn't really show up in person. Plus, it's always covered in dog hair, so it literally just looks like a boring beige wall-to-wall carpet from the 90s. Cue this rug, made by Nordic Knots, that I've seen floating around on Pinterest for a few years. I wasn't, fully convinced at first, but it quickly grew on me, to the point where it's been on my list of future investment pieces for a while now. I'm gonna keep this as simple as possible, and hopefully I won't fuck it up. Let's do this. So, this is how it's looking so far. It's, fine. But because I wasn't feeling like doing actual math, I kind of just decided to wing it. Y'all know what that means. I may or may not have accidentally drawn everything a bit too big. Let's try making this look a little better though, yeah? Hey, Editor Medor here. I forgot to film this part, but we're going to do a rub test and try 2 different methods of getting the ink to set in. Method 1, iron it because heat is an important step in dyeing fabric. And method 2, literally just wait a week because I forgot to take my meds and subsequently spiraled briefly about being stuck in the Matrix, plus my dog was having frothy and goopy and bloody diarrhea for multiple days. So, method 2, waiting a week. Decided I want to change this one. In my initial plan, I used the word me as a placeholder because I didn't really know what I wanted there, and then I forgot about that when I was doing the actual thing, and then I spaced it bad so I did an exclamation mark, but now I know what I want, so we're going to try this method of removing permanent marker and see how it turns out. that didn't work. Like, it worked some, but I'm not about to do this 10 more times because it's just bleaching the areas around the letters. Thank goodness the subject of these drawings are tattoos, because making mistakes and doing cover-ups are very on brand. I probably should have waited until someone cared enough to ask about my tattoos, but if this isn't the most appropriate project for a tattoo tour, I don't know what is. Plus, I think it'll be cute to look back on in a few years. So, here we go. Now, back to the thing we were actually doing in this video. If you're a weirdo like me, and for whatever reason you decide you want to make this at home, a couple things that I would suggest you do differently. First, use a heat disappearing marker that you can find at any sewing store. So if you don't like the placement or you're just bad at drawing like me, you can just etch-a-sketch it out with an iron. Second, try to use like a permanent fabric marker instead of a Sharpie. If you try that, let me know how it works out, because I'm curious. And third, do iron it, because it does help. I don't know why I never script the outro, but y'all know how to use YouTube. If you want more videos like this, do all the YouTubey things, and see ya. I feel like I'm getting more washed out. Is the sun coming out? Why is my battery low? Damn it. There we go. Oh.